Hello. Beautiful, beautiful day. Bit blowy, but beautiful day. My dog wants to play ball now, typical. Oh dear. There we go. Ah dear. Yeah, lovely day. Now in life, in most things in life actually, you can become either part of the solution or part of the problem. 2 or 3 years ago I was at work and there's a woman there, very nice woman, she wasn't getting on with her husband, and oddly they were sending quite nasty text messages to each other during the working day, which is a bit sad, but there you go, that's what was happening. And human nature allows people to be involved, and people want to empathise, so they actually become part of the problem. Oh yeah, you're right, he is a bastard. Oh yeah, you shouldn't say this. Oh, you want to say that to him. Oh, I do feel sorry for you. So they end up becoming part of the problem, not part of the solution. And I try to look at a different way of looking at most things really. And certainly I'd much rather be part of the solution, even if it's a minuscule part. But I listened and watched these women and I thought, my God, they're all part of this big problem now. So a woman who was getting the text messages said, yeah, man's point of view, what do you think? I said, well, I don't know, you know. It's, number one, it's got nothing to do with me. They are private text messages. I don't want to read them. But I do think that you should communicate. I think you should not text message anymore. And I think that should be in your next text message is, I refuse to text you. Let's talk face to face tonight. Because things can be read wrong in text messages. And she said, oh, typical man, you know, sticking up for him. And I said, I'm not sticking up for anybody. You know, so as part of the solution, you know, I was trying to advise that I wouldn't be texting him rubbish. I would be, this way, bud, this way. I would be sending that one last text just to say that this is pointless. And we didn't argue or anything like that, but she was saying, oh yeah, well, you've got to take the man's way, I suppose, haven't you? And I said, it's not that at all. You know, what's he going through? What's he been through? Why is he thinking like this? Why is he sending text messages? Why can't he communicate? There's too many variables. There's so many what ifs and whys. Ready? Yeah, there's so many. Anyway, cut a long story short, but a few hours went by and it was tea break, and she came over. Will you go through the gate, bud? Thank you. She came over and she said, some of what you've said has struck a chord with me. And I said, oh good. And she said, you know, I didn't really know him when I married him. Not really. And cut a long story short, but she met him and within a number of months they got married. So she said, when you said, what's he been through in life? She said, I don't know. I just don't know. And I said, well, therefore you've got to communicate, you know, verbalise your concerns to each other, not text message. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what happened there because I left and what have you, but I think in that one situation alone, just that one, there's been millions, but just that one, very windy, just that one, I think I was at least trying to be part of the solution, because as I say, you're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem, one or the other, that's it. And if you can try and bear that in mind sometimes, you know, which camp are you? Part of the solution or part of the problem? Well, I don't want to be part of anybody's problem. People have got enough problems, haven't they, really? Lots of snowdrops in these woods. And we'll have, in the next few weeks, we'll have loads of daffodils. My mum's name was Daphne, and her favourite flower was the daffodil, or one of her favourite flowers. And when I first came here to look at the bungalow, I walked through this wood with my little fingers crossed, hoping that I was going to get this place to live in this lovely village. And this place was full of daffodils. And about here, I stopped at the river, and I just said to Mum, you know, we're in this little place, I love it, I really want it, so we'll see what happens, you know. And luckily we got this place. So yeah, this kind of woods reminds me of my mum. It's odd, really. It's they're so familiar to me now, but that first time, obviously the first ever time here, full of daffodils and what have you, it seems a long time ago that I was just hoping and praying, not praying, but do you know what I mean, hoping that I was going to get this place, and we did. Hello, my darling. Ready? Okay, so yeah, are you part of the solution or part of the problem? You know, the other thing to remember, I suppose, is that no matter what's going on in life, there are only two options, I think, and that is that we either learn or we repeat. You know, and again, I see that. I see people repeating the same old problems over and over and over again in their life. They don't learn. And it's important to learn from everything, really, that happens. Who wants to keep repeating the same old things? Nobody. Oh, the little scar on my head is where I had the mole removed. I made a couple of videos with a plaster, and people have said, are you okay? Did you bump your head? No, I had a mole removed. So that's the story behind that. But yeah, you either are part of the solution or part of the problem, and you can either learn or repeat. So you learn from a situation, or you've got to repeat it all over again, haven't you? Obviously. Until you've learnt from it, how can you move forward? Okay, that'll do. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to tack a little tiny bit on the end of this video, which would just be some little snowdrops just along the corner, because I think they look lovely. God, you know, I'm getting quite warm now. I know we're in the woods out the way. Mr. Solarface is doing so well up there. Have a happy and a healthy day, everybody. Oh, just to finish the video, I suppose, just said healthy, didn't I? I'll talk about my health for 1 second. I went to the hospital, had my scan. It's a week until I get the results, which is another few days. So whatever. My back is about 70% better, so that's really good. My ankles are quite bad, but whatever. My back is starting to improve. Well, in fact, not starting, it's over. You know, it's 70%. So 2 or 3 days it'd be 80%. So within a week we'll be much, much better. That's what I reckon. Alright, darling, go. Well, you're scared of that bang, wasn't you? Find it then. Good boy. Yeah, so what the scan will reveal, I've no idea, but I don't worry about things. You know, you can worry, and it takes the magic out of the now, so I don't bother. Oh God, I've got one of those bloody things on there, on his ball. Can you see that? I'll try and bounce it off. No, it's still on there. Oh well, I'll rub it on a tree. We'll get rid of it, won't we, Bodes? You got a black face. I think you need a good old bath, really, mate. Once my back's better, I will bath my little dog. Oh, sod it. I am trying. No more, Bode. No more now. We finished. Okay. Oh, here they are, actually. Isn't that beautiful? Full of snowdrops. Absolutely lovely. Okay, this video is long enough with me banging on about nothing. Actually, I wasn't banging on about nothing, was I? Yeah, just try and bear that in mind, that you are either part of the solution or part of the problem, and bear in mind that you either learn from whatever or you repeat whatever. And it's far better to learn, isn't it, really? Life teaches us valuable lessons all day, every day, and all we've got to do is be quiet, think, what have I learned about that particular situation? What has that taught me? There you go. I absolutely love these snowdrops here. Okay, take care. Try and be beautiful and be well.